Hey guys, Mitsurugi Jones back again with The Darkest Dungeon. A fantastic game. I did an episode, just sort of like the tutorial and a little bit of a walkthrough. Fortunately, I didn't do very well in that very beginning, but that happens in this game sometimes. So let's go ahead and pick up where we left off. You have a couple new buildings you have access to. You have the Abbey.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
Alright, and in the Abbey, you can bring down the stress level of your heroes. There are certain heroes, like this gentleman here, the Crusader. He likes to hang out here a lot of times. Like, as you can see, he is God-fearing. So in town, the only thing for stress relief for him is going to be praying. So we are going to go ahead and put him in the prayer chamber. Actually, you know what? Before we put anyone away real quick, I do want to come over here to the stagecoach and see what our new characters are going to look like. Okay, this is excellent. This is like almost a dream team right there. So I'm going to use all brand new characters. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these guys over here, and we are going to take all of them because they are exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, so we'll go ahead and close that up. We're going to go in here. We are going to put this gentleman right in here. As you can see with that X, that means he can't chill there, I don't think. It's got to be exactly here. Pray to a higher power. So we're going to go ahead and do that for him. And as you can see, it cost some kazash for that. So some gold. These two are both broken, which are a pain in the butt. Now I don't believe I get access to the sanitarium until next week. So basically just stress relief for these two here, and not sure that won't fix any of their, like, when you get the sanitarium, you can actually put them in there and they will start to remove these effects from your characters one at a time, and you don't get to pick which one that goes first. You just basically, I think it's straight down the line. First time you put them in a sanitarium, it takes care of this, and then the second time, and so forth and so on. So it could take, if I wanted to cure him completely, it would take 3 weeks in the sanitarium plus whatever to get rid of the stress. So we're going to go ahead and try and stress him out, and we'll put him in the brothel, which is expensive. She's a prayer kind of girl. We'll put him to the drink, and up here, where was it? The Abbey is what we're looking for. And we'll put her right here, which is also expensive. So, because I did so poorly in the first level, I am already looking at a pretty bad balance to go into battle. But these guys will start to do better, and as you can see, 2 of them have already leveled up. So that is good, and that will take care of probably next week. But for right now, let's go ahead and get into the battle here. Now, this is an excellent line. This is one of my favorites right here. This character here, I don't even know what it's called. A Hellion. I love that character. Probably my favorite in the game. This guy here, this is even his preferred position, so that is excellent. You can use this guy, the bounty hunter, as a tank, but it doesn't work out too terribly well. Your knight is a tank. The Hellion can be a tank, but I'm not even sure. I think a preferred position. Oh, she is a tank, I guess. I normally keep her right here in this slot. So that is looking pretty good. And since we didn't even pass the first level next time, hopefully we will do okay. You know what? This is a pretty solid team. I'm going to take 3 torches, a shovel, and 8 food. Oops. And if you want to put anything back from your inventory back up here and get the refund, you can do so. I'm going to go ahead and do that. One thing I worry about is food. You know what? I'm gonna buy 2 more food just in case. Torches is no big deal. You can survive without them, but this is really important. You always need food. Bandages and these things. Since you don't get a refund for the items that you bring back from the dungeon, I have a tendency not to buy them often. So let's go ahead and get down here in the ruins. Hopefully we'll go ahead and pass this level. We should. Normally I don't even have a problem on the first round, but I got extraordinarily unlucky the first round. So let us go ahead and get started here. So again, we want to scroll out with the mouse wheel, take a look around. Not a ton here, and our objective is to complete all the room battles. So let's go ahead and go on our merry way here. Now remember, as the torchlight goes down, there's more stress and more damage that can be done to you, but you also get more benefit from the looting. Let's see, make sure this guy isn't a klepto. Go ahead and take whatever's in here. Oh, they're unsettling. Great, excellent. It's a wonderful start to our dungeon. But, you know, a trap, no biggie. Ooh, and we got a scout too. Look, a battle on each side. That may be a room battle. I believe that these generally mean that there's no room battle. I don't think I've ever run into a room battle in one of these, but I've never gone in completely torchless. So let's go ahead and go this way, and then we'll double back. And as we know, we will be getting into a fight here in just a moment with some bugs, some maggots. Excellent. This is a nice easy snack for your peeps. Abysmal artillery. Look, oh, this guy's got some awesome abilities here. So, oh, that's only on the back line. Weakening curse, vulnerability hex. You know, they all have 5 hit points. That's no real big deal. Let's see if we can just do some damage to this guy. This abysmal artillery, he will attack the last 2 in a line if there's 4, which is nice. And, oh, she doesn't have my favorite skill, but that's okay. I will live.
Be gone,
see, she can be a beast at times,
well struck.
but it's by far my favorite character in the game. Everybody's got their favorite, but she can stun really well depending on what skill she has. Go ahead and reeve this thing.
Executed with impunity.
You're damn right I executed with impunity. This guy also can rock. So this is pretty much an all-star team. I got a healer, 2 tanks, and damage dealer, I guess you could say. Not really, but I'm not sure if you could say that there's a damage dealer per se in this game. I suppose you could say the Highwayman's a damage dealer, but I don't know. Like, a tank still does a lot of damage to characters, to mobs, so... And we got a couple humans and a couple undead, so that's okay. Oh no. Yes, excellent. Good resisting there, Siegfried. Let's go ahead and take out these 2. Oh, and a critical, look at that. Killed 1, stress relief for all, well, almost all. And let's make this sucker bleed. Oops. How about this sucker? Oh, or you can just kill him outright. You made him bleed to death. Excellent work, Hellion. And axe to the face. Oh, not so much. He's got those big barbs to defend himself. What is this? Heal 1 to 3? Ooh, excellent. That's not even self-heal. Alright, I'll do that. Oh, it's dirty. Did that thing just move? It must be in my imagination. I'm seeing things, I guess. We'll also try and heal. She does resist and gain 7 life. So it looks like the game is. Oh, was she already bleeding, or did I make her bleed? I must have made her bleed. See if we can make this. Oh, it's not in the right spot. Never used that one. Never used that one. I have a feeling that one is one right up front. So we'll just go ahead and wicked hack here. And death to that guy. It almost looks like the game is trying to make up to me the first level it gave me, where I got annihilated early. Now, I did leave that one and gain some loot, so it wasn't a total loss. I mean, I didn't like lose the party or anything. But
is a slow and insidious killer.
But it was a pain, because I will have to spend a lot of time curing some people. So I know he is a klepto. She has no negative effects. What's her Get your resistances here. Stun, blight, disease, bleed, debuff, and trap is 20%. That's not very good. No, he's even worse at trap. He's 30% at trap, so we'll go ahead and continue to use him as the guy who opens the boxes. Alright, so now back to the map. Go back in this direction. She is still bleeding, but only for 1 round, so I'm okay with that. And they are surprised, so excellent. Really like that. Let's see if we can... Oh, yeah. Dear Lord. I've never had a better start to a dungeon. Go ahead and take a little bit of bone off of this guy, some bone chips. Bash him in. Make sure he doesn't get a chance to attack. And this poor guy, he isn't even going to get a chance to attack. It is the entire party will be... Their entire party will be slaughtered before their first action. Which I'm happy with. Look at all that good stuff. Ooh, what's this? Negative 8 damage, 10% debuff resist. You know what? I think I will. I think I will take that. Let's go ahead and go over this guy. I think that's a pretty good thing for him. Because he doesn't... I don't do a lot of damage with weapons with him, so... Let's take it back real quick and see what that does. 3 to 5 damage. 3 to 5 damage. So, yeah, no biggie. I got no problems with that. Alright, onward. Run, fly, you fools! We'll go ahead and eat here. So they don't starve. And I'm not even sure, did it use up the food? Normally when you do that, you use up your food. Why am I not seeing my food? Oh, there it is. Normally it tells you how much food there is. What's going on? I know I don't just have no food. Alright, well, whatever. We'll move on. Let's go down to this room and get it one ticked off the list before... it makes the best sense to do that. If you do... Like, let's see, go back to the map. Anytime you have one of these, like, one and dones, you want to get those out of the way before you take a long trip. Otherwise, like, say you leave this one and you do these and then go down here, you have to walk all the way back over here in order to finish it up. So you always want to kind of get these one and dones off the map if you can, depending on what your objective is. Now, let's see. Trap, I think he was the best trap dealer, so, and he does disarm it. Excellent. Very excited for you. More goods. Now I'm letting the torchlight kind of sort of die out here. It just kind of depends. Some people that's a strategy. Like if you want more loot and stuff, you do have to worry about what it'll do to your characters, but at the same time it kind of pays off. So if you know you're going to use fresh dudes next turn anyway, sometimes it's a good way to do things. And I have yet to do that, so I'm going to try it this time around. See how it works. Since everything is going, oops, so swimmingly, that's what I want to try and do. Now this would make anyone bleed, but they are all undead, so we can't do that, so we'll just go ahead and do this. Normally she has a skill right here, the number 2 slot, that will attack 3 of the front line with a melee attack, and it just... A lot of times it smokes people, which is awesome, so go ahead and weaken him up. Hopefully that will allow our Crusader to kill him right out. Oh, excellent. Good work. I don't know why I like to call that guy Siegfried. I just do. And a bash to the face. And now we are down to the archers. And they have 16 hit points, which I think is double what they normally have, due to the darkness. But that didn't really help that guy, did it? Alright. And it depends, like your party, you don't always... It's very rare that you get a dream team. Awesome, she did resist, but no healing. Okay, well, not so awesome. It's very rarely that you'll get a perfect set. Sometimes you won't even get a healer. And if your only healers need to chill for stress relief, it just makes it a real pain. Let's go ahead and go back to this guy. Uh-oh. And he's got the blight. Excellent. Wonderful. But, oh, and now we are in total darkness, so let's see how that affects gameplay.
Black as death.
Yeah, I see that, buddy. Maybe I shouldn't have bought any torches. Oh, and I've surprised them. I'll do this. Whew, marked and debuffed. Excellent. We'll go ahead. As you can see, if you just mouse over, it'll show you basically what each effect is. If he is, this is the marked. He was also debuffed, so he has a negative 10 chance to dodge, and he takes more damage if it's going to be a target attack directly to him. And we will go ahead and take care of him. And luckily we just got the 2. I don't know if that was because the rubble was right there, or if this is not like a normal battle, it just kind of spawned because of the darkness. But we got extremely lucky, and again, it doesn't look like they did get to do any real damage to us. So, oops. Take that. As you can see, the money is starting to pile up a little bit better now. I did bring a shovel, didn't I? Yes, I did.
The cold
Good.
stone seems bent on preventing passage.
And there are no boss fights in the first... Like, you'll know when it's going to be a boss fight. At the beginning of the level, it'll tell you this is what you're looking for in the dungeon. And if you're going to do that, I would suggest taking some torches. But since this is just kill every room, no big deal. No real big boss battle. There's no necromancer, hag, or anything like that in this level. And my guys are in pretty good shape. Other than that, but it doesn't look like I have hardly any stress at all whatsoever. And this last battle I don't anticipate being super tough, because it is just the level 1. If you do not complete a level, oh look at this, just spiders. You guys are toast. Yes, I agree, Chief. I agree. Oh, he's marked. That's not a big deal, because these guys are dead. I am surprised that they spawned insects. Insects seem to be the easiest. I've never come across one that was extremely hard. They've always been really, really easy. And it looks like we got a lot of good cash. I'm going to have... You know what I'm going to have? Oh. No, he's a kleptomania. I'm going to try this one. Damn you. Damn you, coffin. Go ahead and end this level.
More bones return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
And a nice pileup of loot. Looks like 9,300 gold. Lots and lots of stuff that I can use to upgrade my town or my manor. Go ahead and move on. Let's see if anyone got anything horrible. Nope. All good. All good in Gravy Town. Alright, just go back to the castle here.
My obsession caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
Alright, now let's go ahead and close this down. Sworn off liquor, huh? He had a bad drinking experience, so now he cannot... You can't use drinking for a stress relief for him at that point. So they will, even when they're resting, sometimes they'll develop quirks. Which is kind of strange, but it is what it is, and that's what makes the game interesting. So, let's see. Anything new? We have the guild, which you can upgrade. So, let's say I wanted to bring him over here, and I wanted to upgrade one of these skills. Now, I can't do it right this second, but I could unlock any of the skills that he is not currently using. Like Battle Heal, which I don't want. Holy Lance is actually pretty sweet. But I'm not going to spend the money on that now. What I am going to spend the money on, go back in here, put her in here, oops, because Barbaric Vamp, I like this one. This is awesome. Anytime you can use this one, you want to use this one. It has a stun base of 125%, and it does it on the first 2 characters in a line. You do this in conjunction with either it bleeds or I think it's this one. Yes, it's this one. You do this with conjunction with either of these 2, and you can take out an entire team with just this Hellion. So this is excellent. Now, I have unlocked these. You can go over here and upgrade the actual building itself so that you can go up to level 2 on some things. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and do this so I can get up to rank 2. I'm going to spend a little bit of money on this because that is my favorite skill in the game, and I will be able to take her into the dungeon with me again because she has, you guessed it, no stress, because we rocked that last dungeon. So we'll go ahead and close this out. Now you do have to keep an eye on your cash because, you know, you got to spend money on stress relief. You got to spend money on the guild. You can spend money in the blacksmith, which we will go into now. So let's say I want to take a Reynald here, and we wanted to upgrade his equipment. You can come over here, get, you know, boost. Unfortunately, these are pretty expensive, so deeds seem to be the one I find the least of in most games that I've played, and these cost a lot of deeds. You can only upgrade the furnace, which only gives you 10% less cost of armor upgrades and weapon upgrades, but until you do these two, you can't upgrade at all. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that for now because that's not super important to me. Let's see. Everyone seems to be pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and go here to the stagecoach, and I'm going to upgrade my actual roster size so I can pick up some more dudes. So I do want another healer, if you can call him a healer. I would like another tank, just in case. This guy's awesome. You know what? I'm just going to take him all. Oh, no, roster's full. So I'm going to go ahead and deal without him. I can deal without a highwayman if I need to. Like I said, my perfect team was pretty close to that last team that I got. So, and nobody's died yet. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and do another level for you guys, because the video isn't super long, just the second. Now, as you can see here, by finishing that first dungeon, I retreated the first time, so I got nothing for it. When you do beat a dungeon, you'll get some experience in that dungeon, and you have the chance to level up, which you have here, which opens up more opportunities, other dungeon areas that you can pick up. Now, if you just got, you know, all level 0 guys, you can go ahead and just do a short apprentice version. As you can see here, this is also a level 1, but it is a medium dungeon, which means it's going to be longer. It's more rooms. You can get a large. The furthest I've ever gone was in a large dungeon, and they're pretty big, in which case you have to camp twice. So this is where camping comes on. So we're going to go ahead and do this one. Now, who do I want to go? This guy was pretty much spot on. She is definitely going. She's still stressed out, so I'm going to leave her. I got me a new knight here, or I can use the knight here. I do want to start leveling up past 1 in character, so we'll go ahead and use him again. And we'll go ahead and use this gentleman here. Yeah, it's either that or one of these guys, and they're still kind of stressed out, so I'm going to go ahead and leave them out. We'll go ahead and kick in for this battle. I will talk about camping once we actually get into the dungeon and start to work. Now, I have a tendency to overspend on food. It's just my nature. See, let's see. So that's 4, that's 3 meals. I'll go ahead and do that for the first time around. I am going to buy 1 shovel just in case. And some torches. I'm going to buy 6 of those. So let's go ahead and get a move on. I didn't think I used a single torch that last time around, but these longer dungeons can be a lot more taxing on you, so I'm not sure. Haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with that.
And what better place to begin?
Let's see, our goal is to complete all of the room battles, so we are going to probably have to hit every room. And we will also get this guy to open up all our chests for us. Oh shit. And immediately he is blighted. Badly blighted. To battle with these cultists. Damn dirty cultists. Let's go ahead and make this guy a little vulnerable if we can. Nice debuff. No mark for death, but that's okay. Oh, I forgot to change the skills. Oh, man. That blows. Okay. I guess I'll have to do that next turn. Or next week, rather. show you how to switch up the skills there. I cannot believe I did that. What a rookie mistake. But that's okay. Still a powerful enough team. Hopefully she lives through this dungeon. If she doesn't, I've wasted all the money that I just put into her. So let's go here and, you know what? Oof. I could straight out kill that guy. I think I should probably straight out kill that guy. And we'll do it with authority. No, we won't. He will dodge, in which case it was useless.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
But anyway, let that be a lesson to you guys. You know, you can learn from my mistakes. If you actually buy new skills or upgrade skills, you want to make sure and equip them on your character. Let's go ahead and go with the finish him again. And hopefully take him out. Because this guy can do damage, but not a ton by himself. And it looks like none at all at this particular round. I like how she gets a little smile on her face. A bared teeth smile on her when she attacks. And let's go ahead and... we're going to heal her. She's already bleeding, so there's a good chance that that's not going to be a big deal. Go ahead and attack. Damn you. See, like, let's see here. What's the difference here? Well, there's a chance to stun with this one. Go ahead and do that one.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Excellent. Very happy with that.
As victory
Grab
is
our
mount,
stuff.
so
Be on our
too
merry.
will resistance.
Oh.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Yes. Take him out. Oh. Let's see if we can pull her out of line, because she does it to me all of the time. Excellent. She uses a Cthulhu tentacle to either pull somebody from the back line up or push somebody from the front line back, which can really play hell with your gaming mechanics if you're trying to get into a groove. Let's go ahead and make her bleed if we can. Oh, dirty. The game has become bipolar on me. Made the first one super hard, the second one super easy, and now again it's going to be difficult on me. But we will fight through. We will persevere. With Reigns at the lead. Probably not. But hopefully, if we get lucky, she will survive. She'll even level up. And back here, she can do pretty much nothing. We could do this one and knock back. Nah, we're going to do this one. See if we can take a big chunk out of this one. Do not like this, this cultist. This one annoys the crap out of me. The Acolyte annoys me. Bash him in the face. Hopefully he's gone. And we're going to go ahead and take the time to move her, because I cannot stand when she's back that far in the line. And there you go. Look, he just helped me out a little bit. Of course, now this guy can do very little. He might have one skill back there. And would have been better than hers one skill back there. Yeah, see, he can do a couple. Let's go ahead and go with finish him. There you go. No more moving us around, bitch. Go ahead and see if we can take this guy out. This guy I don't like a lot as well, because he can make you bleed. This one I do not think has that ability. We're going to go ahead and try and heal up a little bit. Let's go with him. And luckily he did not bleed, and he only gained 2 life, but that's okay. I will live. Go ahead and take a chop. Karate chop out of that guy. And again with the healing. Again with the healing. And again with the 2. But that's okay. He is dead. He is finally dead. Now that the battle is over and I've got my goods, I will go ahead and move this guy back a spot. And that's exactly where I want my people. Oops, nope. That's not who I want to open that. This is the guy. Good, good, excellent. See where we're at in the actual dungeon here. Now, as you can see, it has a lot more rooms than the last dungeon. And then a large one even dwarfs this one. So we will go ahead and go to... I think we'll just go ahead and string along the bottom here at first. Whoa, maybe I... What's the deal here? What's the dealio, yo? Oh, wow. What? Oh, that's right. I started here and went here. That's why. Sorry about that. Sorry for the retardation there, folks. We are back on track now. So we're going to go straight along the bottom here this time. And... Oh, a trap. It's a trap!
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
Again with him. Sack is empty. Come on, dude. Who just leaves an empty sack? That doesn't even look empty. And yes, it is time to eat, so we will go ahead and eat. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and strike another match here. And all undead, and we were surprised, which is no bueno. No bueno for this guy. This guy here is in a hurting position right now. Let's see. They were kind of pricks to us. You know what? I like this one better. It's all out damage. It's no real big deal. And we will start chewing away at the front line. Unfortunately, somebody's got to pick up the slack with the knight all the way in the back. We're going to go ahead and switch out. She can act as a tank. And I've actually never used this skill, so let's go ahead and see. Oh, wait, all the way to the back, huh? And screw it, we'll try it. And apparently, it's worthless, at least this time around. Oh, brutal. Come on, Swami. Whatever your, he's an occultist, that's right. Holy Lance, excellent work. Excellent work, I like it. Let's go ahead and go all the way up a spot while doing some damage, which I didn't think he had that ability, but
and now the true test.
I'd be wrong.
Hold fast or expire.
I can't make anyone bleed. We're just going to go ahead and use this one because it is a nice standard attack. And even give her a little bit of happiness. He can't even heal from this position, so he's got to go back at least another spot. And he has battle heal, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Would have liked to have tried to take that guy out, but that was definitely worth it. Let's go. Oop! Ah, I clicked the wrong one anyway. Son of a... And as you can see, we are not even close to being done. But I will show you camping pretty soon, since my guys are in... it's too perilous. The perils are too perilous. This should kill him. Oh, no, that's not what I want. This should kill him. Good. Excellent. Things are looking a little bit brighter now. We're going to go ahead and self-heal. Didn't bleed. Only gained 3, though. Sometimes you'll get extremely lucky and heal like a 7 or a 9 with the occultist. That pretty much never happens with the what's it, the Vestal, the little priestess healer or cleric, I guess she is. But her actual name in the game is a Vestal. Go ahead and heal again. And this time I've made myself bleed, but I got 6 hit points. But it will drain 3 over the said turns. So let's go ahead. Hopefully we can kill this guy up. That won't stop the bleeding, but... And there you go. Done and done. Shall we open? Yes, we shall.
Creatures can be felled.
I can't help myself. And it's a good thing I didn't, because we got some extra loot there. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go... What do we got here? We've only explored 3 rooms out of all of that. So I'm going to go ahead and press on for a little while. Also going to go back here. This is why I buy the extra food. And we'll give her 1. And then we'll move on. Each food gives you an extra 1 hit point per character. So you could buy a shitstorm of food and be okay in a game, but again, unfortunately, that becomes pretty pricey pretty quickly, and if you can't get the cash out of the dungeon because you've bought way too much food for the level, then it's sort of kind of not worth it. So you just kind of have to strike that balance, and nobody knows that balance better than you. You're the one who's going to have to figure that out for yourself. Some people just bring enough for meals. Some people bring a lot extra. Me, I kind of go somewhere near the middle. Now, this can absolve somebody's sins. It can also do some pretty bad things for a person as well. So, actually, you know what? I'm going to have him open this one. Oh, wait. That's not the Klepto, is it? Night blindness? You know what? I'll try it. Oh, he doesn't like it. He's remembered the past and his sins are too hard to bear, which is not cool. I don't know what you did, dude, but it's not cool. So now, in this room, hopefully we do not have a battle, and I will go ahead and camp. But, unfortunately, we battled one of the beefy guys here, and he's a real pain. Can't make him bleed. Let's go after this little scrawny dude in the back. See if we can finish him off, and we can. This guy's a pain. He can move your people out of position. He can also do some pretty bad damage to you, and he has a lot of resistance. So he also starts off with a lot of hit points. Let's go ahead and heal this guy, because this is one of his favorite targets right there. That was not what I was looking for. Let's go ahead and Holy Lance up in this area. Kind of put everybody back in the position that I went for. Your tank, he's just got to, you know what? He's got to get in there and grin and bear it. That's the way it is. Let's start taking chunks out of this guy now. See if we can get rid of him. Excellent work, Bounty Hunter. Oh, all right. I retract the previous statement. All right. That is good news. Because the last thing we want is for them to die right before we start going camping.
Teetering on the brink,
or break.
facing the abyss.
Ooh, and he is so close to breaking.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism.
Okay, he's bleeding now, but he's got 5 hit points, which is okay. Let's do that again. Little repeat offense. What do we got here? 2 damage per 3 rounds. Too bad I can't heal that. See if we can't kill quickly and then get to camping. Ooh. That's unusual. Most of the time that guy won't hit the front line. Oh, he broke.
There can be no hope
That
in
is
this
screwed up. Alright.
No hope at all.
What am I going to do about that? I guess I'm just going to go ahead and get through here, kill these guys, and then we will talk about that when we go camping. And the reason why I didn't want that to happen right before we went camping. Let's see if we can heal ourselves. Yes, we can. Excelente. And finish him. Okay, well, don't finish him, but use your skill, finish him. And death to you, my friend. Okay, and that helped with a little stress relief, but it's too late. He is broken already, so let's go ahead and use you, Swami. Go ahead and get in there. And he resisted, but I got nothing out of it. Okay, so it's time to talk about camping. Just like a torch, you want to right-click, and it will start your camping experience. Now, you have 2 phases in your camping abilities. One, you eat, and it regains health and or stress, and if you mouse over any of the particular feeding options, it tells you what does what. I brought extra food, so I'm going to go ahead and, even though I'm almost out of food, guess I'm going to have to go for the 4. Because they'll need at least 1 more meal in game, and there's no guarantee you're going to find food. So we're going to go ahead and get a. It's going to heal 10%. Unfortunately, it will not take away any stress. So now we go to the second part, which is your respite, or your respite rather. You get 12 action points to spend. Each person has their own special, specific camping skills, different things that they can do. They all pretty much involve either relieving stress, healing a fellow character, or preparing in advance by either buffing or gaining some scouting ability. I'm going to go ahead, since he is already broken, the only way to keep him from being broken when he leaves the dungeon is to bring this bar all the way back down to 0. That is not going to happen. I just don't have enough time or resources to do that. Camping will help a little bit, but there's no way it would bring it all the way back down. So he is going to remain broken, and he will have to heal when we get back to town. So it's almost kind of like I'm not sure I even want to waste the resources on this guy. I know it sounds cruel, but sometimes you got to pick and choose who you're going to deal with. In fact, if he were to die off pretty quickly, that would be okay, because that would keep him from stressing everybody else in the party out. And I already have a couple of this type of character, so it's not essential for me. So I'm going to go ahead and cut my losses with this poor guy right here. And if he lives, he lives, and if he doesn't, he doesn't. And that is just the way of it. Now, I might try and keep him alive for a little while longer to help us, the good characters left, get out of the dungeon. But I can always retreat if I really, really have to. So let's see here. Go ahead and do this. This is self only though, but that's okay. I can deal with that. As you can see, when you do that, it gives you your little effects. It healed, it reduced stress, and it shows you what your action points are taken away. If you mouse over it, it'll tell you what your action points. It'll cost 2 to do this, and it'll show you what the effects are and all of those things. Let's go ahead and heal this guy up a little bit, because he's going to need it. Dark Ritual. Reduces toward line. I don't care. Increases stress by 15, one companion. But it does a lot of... it gives them a buff as well, but I don't really like that. Let's see if he's got anything. All companions heal 10%, reduce by 10. We'll go ahead and do that. Oh, and as you can see, because he was broken, he refused to do that, but it still cost me my points, which is a pain. You got anything you can do here, Chief? Yep, that will only help others. Let's go ahead and heal him up some. And that will be it for my camping. So we'll go ahead and rest. Now, he just said something nasty, and it stressed everybody out. And at the end, when you go to sleep, there's a chance that mobs will attack you in the middle of the night. So let's see.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Nope, we got lucky.
You require only the strength to follow it.
Now we just got to go back in this direction. Start moving through the castle. As you can see, everyone is stressing out, going crazy. Hey, and I am about ready to abandon this quest. Because I don't want, the last thing I want in this game is to lose this character. So I'm not sure when another one's going to come around, and I already put some money into upgrading her. So I'm probably going to go try one more battle, see how that goes. And then, depending on how that works out, decide whether to get out of the castle. Let's go ahead and open with this one here. Probably should have done that with the knight, because even if he would have got trapped, I wouldn't have cared if he died. And he's already stressed to the max, so any stress it would have given him would have been pointless. Let's go ahead. This is a room battle. I'm going to stick away from that for now. Unless a miracle happens. We will be, yeah, see, we're already coming up against something I really don't want to do. Alright, I guess we're going to have to clear it away, do a little damage to everybody, and stress them out. And have you do this, buddy. Move on, another one. We're going to go ahead and put the torchlight back up a little. Since we might be exiting anyway, and my people are in pretty bad shape. What is this? What do we got here? Altar of Light, huh? Oh, well, that's nice. Isn't that special? What did he get? Plus 20% damage. He still has hopelessness, though. I've never seen anything heal a broken character. I've just never seen anything. Not a prayer booth, not a bookshelf, nothing. I haven't seen anything like that, so. Once they are broken in battle, it just makes it just makes your job difficult at that point. But that's what the game is about, you know, having to bounce and coming through those obstacles in the game. So let's go ahead and lance forward here.
Executed with impunity.
Good work, man. Maybe you're a keeper after all. Maybe you'll be worth saving. We'll see. Renaud. Oh wait, is that even Renaud? That's not Renaud anymore, is it? Well, we'll find out in a minute. Go ahead and take care of that guy. Grab our goodies, and we need to move him up. Nope, this is Reigns. Okay, so, oops, there we go. Move on to the next room. Oops. Oh, and here we go. Here's the battle. He's on death's door. He's a hurting man. Let's see what happens. Oh, perfect for Abysmal. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. I would have healed. Alright. Let's take care of this guy first. If we can. Oh, and he swung. Oh, she resisted. Excellent. Now, if he takes care of this first guy, I might just even bow out here and retreat from combat, but we'll see. Go ahead and take a bite out of that dude. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Somebody hit that guy, will ya? How about you, man? Good work. Of course, I probably should have self-healed. I keep, I don't know if it's subconscious, I keep deciding not to heal that guy. Let's go ahead and see if we can't pull this guy to the forward, and that will help us keep this guy sort of at bay. If he's in the back of the line, he can't do anything. Here, he can still do some things, but here's where he is the most effective. So, if you can keep him out of line, that is a good thing. So, let's go ahead and finally heal you up for 6 hit points. And your bleeding is over, apparently. Oh, and he just decided to destroy with impunity by himself. He wanted to take charge and show me what he was worth, so I didn't get rid of him. So let's go ahead and start killing this dude off, because he's a toughin'. Don't know why I like that one so much more, but I do. And apparently it might be my downfall. Let's weaken him. Nice little debuff. Come on, Reigns. Fight through it. Oof. Yeah, maybe I should keep that guy. He seems to do pretty good damage-wise. He seems to hit an awful lot. I wonder what this little altar will give us.
A hand's breadth from
Again, at death's door. So let's go ahead and heal him back up. And he refuses. No, I do think he is worth keeping, so if we survive this battle, I will probably just go ahead and exit out of this dungeon and decide to keep him and heal him over time. Because he is doing a lot better than some of the other knights that I've had in the past. Now, that could just be the luck of the draw, I'm not sure, but to me, it's going to be worth it. So let's go ahead and take this, open this.
Slow and insidious killer.
Oh, that's nice, but not nice enough. So we are going to go ahead and exit out of here. Anyway, guys, I think that is going to do it. Real quick, before I end the video, I do want to show you... Come on, just move along here. Everybody knows what the loot window looks like. And I will go into that stuff later. Ooh, she's got kleptomania now. Oh, that's not good. But that's okay. I probably wouldn't have used her for loot boxes or anything anyway.
Our family name, once so well regarded, is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
I just really wanted to show you guys how to change the skills out. So if you want to right click on a person, after you've purchased the skill or upgraded the skill, what you can do is you can just turn off the check mark on the skill that you don't want. In this case, it'll be this one I don't like. Go ahead and pick that one up. I also don't like this one, and I will pick up that one. And that is how you change out your skills. Now remember, these will be locked unless you go to the, I think it's the guild. Yeah, it's the guild. And then you can go ahead and change those things around if you want to, or just straight up buy upgrades to them. Now why? Oh, it's because he hasn't got a level. Your characters will have to have an extra level in order to go up a slot. Like as you can see here, she is level 1, so she can buy any of the upgrades. Once you have upgraded your guild, she can upgrade her skill 1 level. If you are at level 0, or you have no experience or no level, even though the guild is unlocked, you cannot unlock any advanced skills. You can just unlock the ones that you don't already have. But I really like the skills that this guy's got already, so I'm going to go ahead and keep that for him. And anyway, oh, here's the sanitarium. Might as well talk about that. Week 3 comes the sanitarium. Now, these treat mental and physical illness. So, when you have a broken character like Reigns is, you can put them in this little slot here. And it'll tell you what it will cure. Now, that is extremely strange. He has no negative effects. He should have... Maybe he needs to calm down before I can put him in the sanitarium. But let's see. Let's see, like... This wonderful character here that I love. She has kleptomania, right? So let's take her... Oops. Let's go into the sanitarium. Put her in this slot. And see, it will take care of the kleptomania right there. So... And then, what seems to be the issue here, guys? Oh, that's weird. Okay, you have to click on the actual illness that you want to remove. For whatever reason, I thought... That's really strange. I thought that it didn't let you pick which one you wanted to get rid of. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Fragile this turn around, and each time... you put somebody in the sanitarium, it costs gold to fix them. Now you can upgrade this as well to bring the price down. Like any other place, you can always spend money on bringing the place down or opening slots, which allows more people to get in there. But as you can see, it does cost a lot. That would take all of my busts and about half of my shields. So I'm going to go ahead and spend a little bit of money to save some money, or spend some loot to save some money and bring the price down. So go ahead and take care of that for him. And he would be locked away. Poor Reigns. But anyway, guys, that, I believe, will do it for this time. Mitsurugi Jones with the Darkest Dungeons, and we will check you guys next time. Thanks for watching.